What's going on, everybody? I'm Can't Kill Dill, lover of all things morbid, macabre, and horrific. If you feel the same, then maybe consider hitting the like button to summon a group of interdimensional beings who worship pain and suffering.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Feel a rosy air.
I knew there was some fishy shit afoot because we had that whole fucking thing with Sean S. Cunningham when he posted but when we discovered his little, bio on his Cameo account, and then he removed it when everybody made a big fucking fuss about it. Well, New Line Cinema, their Instagram account at least, posted this cool little, picture with I'll put the picture up of the lock screen of a phone with an Instagram notification saying Jason Voorhees wants to send you a message. Finally, it's happening. I mean, this is not official confirmation, but it's confirmation. It's happening. We don't know when, but I think now that the metaphorical levee has fucking broke, that news is just going to start flooding in. I mean, maybe not right away, but it's coming. We're going to start getting new details. I'm sure we're going to start hearing possible release dates. I mean, I can't wait. I am so fucking psyched. It's been way too long. I've made videos. I've said this same shit over and over again. It's been 13 fucking years. It's been 13 years since our last Friday the 13th film. We are long overdue. We are so long overdue. And I can't wait. I can't wait. And it's finally happening. Finally, these people pulled their heads out of their asses and figured something out. I mean, obviously, we still don't have any details. We don't know what this means exactly. I mean, the most important thing is that, hey, we're getting a movie. Sick. That's tight. I like that. That's good. We've been waiting. I've been waiting. It's time. It's so very much time. Oh, we don't know. Is this going to be an origin story? Fucking hope not. Let's not do that. We don't need to. Is this going to be a whole new take altogether? Is this going to be at the camp? It should be, in my opinion. It doesn't matter. No details are out yet, but man, thank God. And today we have this interview with David Bruckner, the director of the new Hellraiser film coming out on Hulu next month with Entertainment Weekly. And in it he talks about when he first saw Hellraiser as a teenager. This is actually a pretty cool interview, and we get to see finally our first image of Jamie Clayton as the Hell Priest, Pinhead, and a sneak peek at a brand new CENOBITE, which I'm really excited for. Director David Bruckner was a teenager when he first saw Hellraiser, the classic 1987 horror film about a puzzle box and the pain-obsessed interdimensional beings called CENOBITES, which are unleashed when someone solves it. It was so visceral and so impactful, says the filmmaker. It was a movie that really, really scared me. It's digging into things that are so troubling that I was almost afraid of the people that created it. Yeah. Bruckner has now joined the ranks of the franchise creators, having directed a reboot, also titled Hellraiser, which is set to premiere on Hulu October 7th. This is not a remake, says the filmmaker. I just didn't think you could ever remake the original Hellraiser. It's too much its own thing, and it would be, I think, perilous territory for filmmakers, because how do you top that? This is a new story in the Hellraiser universe. I gotta say, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting coming from the director. I share that opinion. You can't remake that film. To try to remake that film would be ridiculous. It would be sacrilegious. It'd be like trying to remake the 1994 The Crow film with Brandon Lee. Trying to actually remake that specific film would just be... Why? Why would you... Don't even try. That's ridiculous. Same thing with Hellraiser, in my opinion. So I find it interesting that he says this is not a remake per se. It's a new story within the Hellraiser universe. I don't know how you really take that. I don't know. Some people are going to try to be so... some people are going to be so critical about that and be like, well, no, it's not Doug Bradley. It's a remake. It's a reboot. It's not in the same universe. Well, people just... shut the fuck up and try to enjoy the movie. And here we get a look at the story's, I'm pretty sure the story's main character, who her name is Riley, who's played by Odessa Odessa Azion. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. It's a tale of a young woman who's struggling with addiction and compulsive behavior that comes in contact accidentally with the box and unfortunately begins to dabble with it, says Bruckner, and chaos ensues. Some of that chaos will doubtless arrive courtesy of the Cenobite leader Pinhead. The beloved horror character and S&M icon was portrayed in the original film and many of its sequels by Doug Bradley. But in Bruckner's movie, Pinhead is played by a Sense8 actress, Jamie Clayton. We felt a kind of anticipation around the fans to reimagine the character, says Bruckner, of the decision to cast Clayton, a trans woman. We knew we wanted Pinhead to be a woman. Jamie was just the right person for the role. A person's identity can be really exciting for a role in many ways, but I have to emphasize that Jamie absolutely killed. That's how we got there. And I'm psyched to see this image. This is badass in my opinion. She looks so fucking savage. I am in love with this image. Don't get me wrong, it's not Doug Bradley, but it shouldn't be Doug Bradley. It shouldn't try to be Doug Bradley's Pinhead. This is different. I like it a lot. It looks to me like within that scarring and that wound on her neck that's, inlaid into her flesh, it looks like maybe part of the lament configuration is actually embedded within her throat. That's like a really, really cool detail. I like that a lot. I'm really enjoying the details of the eyes. If you look real closely, it's not that jet black solid eye kind of like Doug Bradley's was. It looks like the whites of the eyes have been made to be black, but the irises, the irises have some color, perhaps. It's hard to tell. It's a pretty dark photo. But I gotta say, man, I'm not hating this at all. I mean, this could all be for nothing. This movie could come out and it could suck. I hope that's not the case. Jamie Clayton's portrayal of Pinhead could just be awful. But I'm pretty optimistic, just by nature, I guess. But I'm really looking forward to this. She looks badass. The design, I mean, this is just from like the collarbone up. So I want to see the whole. I want to see the whole design. I want to see what the outfit looks like. I want to know what other kind of weird modifications are going on with the body. I think that throat design with this like scarification and then the puzzle box inlaid within the throat. It's probably not even the puzzle box, but that's what it looks like. It looks like the same type of like device or some sort of metal inlaid into her throat, but I'm really liking it. That is fucking cool. Bruckner also emphasizes that he did not ask Clayton to copy Bradley's portrayal of the character. Good. What Doug Bradley did with the character is so iconic. We didn't want to do a Doug Bradley impression. We just didn't think that's possible to do. There will be suffering, but you're going to get a sense of what Pinhead's desires might be in a way that hits a little different. See, that's exactly what I want in this film anyways. I mean, I was just saying that. I mean, that's the correct way to go about this, I think. And just kind of seeing the director thinking in this way just kind of makes me more optimistic about how this film may turn out. Yeah, that's got me really excited. In addition to Pinhead, Bruckner's film features a new Cenobite, an image which you can exclusively see below. We call him the Mask, says the director. The Mask is one of my favorite Cenobites, and it's just a tease, really, of what's to come as far as the Cenobites are concerned. Now, this guy is fucking morbid looking. I don't know what to say. He's fucking really twisted looking. I'm really liking it, I think. Oh man. What a weird fucking looking guy. Okay. Cool. Okay. I like that. So we can assume there will be other new Cenobites in the movie. I think that's safe to say, says the filmmaker. In the interview, the director goes on to talk a little bit more about some of the other characters that are in this movie. If you want to read the full article, I'll link it down below. But I kind of just got the meat of what I wanted, what I really cared about, what I wanted to talk about. 1, Pinhead looks so sick. There's probably going to be people out there that are going to hate on it, if not because it's Doug Bradley, but because of Jamie Clayton. And you know what? I don't want to hear any of that fucking shit. That is so fucking stupid. Just stop. Just stop right there. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear your fucking opinion on that shit. Go away. And then that new CENOBITE mask. That's fucking cool. I heard talk that like Chatter was gonna be in this. I don't know. I didn't actually really look into that. I just kind of saw that floating around somewhere. But I gotta say, seeing that new CENOBITE mask, if these new original CENOBITEs are gonna be, if Mask, the character Mask, is anything to go off of, I'm almost okay with them doing a full new slate of CENOBITE characters. Though I think it would be fun to see one or two fan favorites from the franchise kind of be reimagined. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? This is awesome. I'm so happy to finally get a clear image of Jamie Clayton's, Pinhead makeup. I can't wait to see a full body shot. I don't know if we're gonna get that before the film or not. Maybe I kind of hope we don't. I would like to be surprised in the film itself to just see the full. See Pinhead in all her glory. Save that for the film. Maybe that would be really cool. This is a good enough tease, I think, for me. Man, I hope she kills it. I really hope she kills it, just because I know there's probably a lot of haters out there. But I mean, I'm not gonna like the film for liking the film for the sake of liking the film. If it sucks, that sucks. I hope it doesn't, though, man. I hope this thing fucking slays. I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it? Let me know down below. And what do you think about the Friday the 13th news? Because as far as I'm concerned, that is confirmation. It's coming sooner rather than later, I think. Otherwise, why the fuck would New Line go about and post some shit on Instagram like that? I think they wouldn't, unless there were some concrete blocks in motion here. Leave your thoughts down below, guys. I'll see you later.